Look at the weather.
It's beautiful here.
Non-stop rain.
Oh, man, it is a blazer out there.
It's cold and it's shivery.
It is cold.
Really coming down here.
I really enjoy your weather reports.
From the All Indiana Podcast Network, we're talking weather in a whole new way. From historical events to what's coming up, plus weather news, science, safety, fun facts, and more.
I like where this is going.
This is Weather Weekly. Weather Weekly with Wish TV Storm Track 8 meteorologist Marcus Bailey.
It is episode 268 of Weather Weekly. Good to be with you, meteorologist Marcus Bailey in Indianapolis, Indiana from Wish TV. And we are halfway through the month of March, and what a March it has been. We have had just about everything this week in particular. Record-setting temperatures early in the week, followed by severe weather. Unfortunate severe weather over the state. Fatal tornadoes in northwestern Indiana early on in the week. And really chilly temperatures to follow. Kind of doing the same thing here to open up this week. Some severe storms to wrap up the weekend, Sunday night. And then cold enough that we're talking snow showers and really cold temperatures to open up this week. We do see a nice bounce back, though. We are at that time of year where the cold just doesn't hang around very long. And I am okay with that. I'm sure many of you are as well. We're going to talk about a busy forecast, but it doesn't appear like it's going to be severe looking as we go over the next few days, which will be some welcome news, but still plenty to talk about. We'll walk you through it. It is the week ahead for March 16th, 2026. That's next and a lot more. You're listening to Weather Weekly. It is the week ahead for March 16th. Let's go ahead and dive in here and talk about, obviously, a very cold start to the work week here. Following our strong storm Sunday night, cold front, powerful cold front dropped us from the 60s in the afternoon to falling temperatures really throughout the day. And in about a 6-hour span, you're talking about a 40-degree drop. In a 24-hour span, we're talking probably closer to 60 degrees. Pretty significant drop here. So we've already hit our high. Monday is going to be like a midnight high temperature likely. All right. So the temperatures will fall rapidly overnight. Probably into the 30s by Monday morning. We'll probably see below freezing temperatures for the morning drive. We'll likely have some moisture on the roads, and so that could lead to kind of a flash freeze situation. So there could be some slick spots on the road, especially elevated surfaces. All right. Now, scattered snow showers are expected on the back end of this cold front on and off through Monday. Some areas could see up to an inch. Some isolated areas could pick up to 2 inches if we get a couple of good little bursts. Don't think we're going to get a lot. Don't think it's going to stick around very long. Okay. But certainly could make things a little bit slick as we head into your Monday. On top of that, gradient winds, much like Sunday, are going to be pretty high. I don't think it's wind advisory criteria, but you're probably talking gusts near 40. So your wind chills throughout the day are likely going to be into the teens for much of the day. Not fun. All right. Now, Monday night into Tuesday, coldest air of the week. Lows will fall to the teens. We'll dial back the winds quite a bit. No snow chances. I think wind chills will be close to 0 when you wake up Tuesday morning. Not a real fun St. Patrick's Day on Tuesday. Partly cloudy, not as blustery, but it's going to be a struggle to get out of the 20s, honestly. So well below average temperatures. If you got some holiday plans, just keep that in mind. You're going to need to bundle up here. All right. Now, let's go to the midweek. Tuesday, we mentioned the high near 30, overnight lows into the low 20s. Wednesday, another system, Tuesday night into Wednesday. So Wednesday morning, another chance for some light snow. Again, I don't see a lot here. We could get maybe a half an inch to an inch in extreme cases. But it is going to happen prior to the morning drive on Wednesday. So that could slick things up. All right. High temperatures, however, will bump back into the mid-40s. So it's one of those cases where we're probably going to have some snow for the morning drive, but it's gone by the evening drive. We're going to warm up quickly. Then after that, a significant warming trend is on the way. We mentioned getting into the mid and upper 40s for Wednesday. Wednesday lows go above freezing into the mid 30s. How about Thursday? Sunny and beautiful, highs in the low 60s. Overnight lows into the low 40s. Friday highs into the mid 60s with overnight lows into the mid 40s. And Saturday highs near 60. So just got to get through this next bump in the road. And then we do see at least a little bit of warming conditions. Now, if you want to go a little bit deeper, the national blend of models going into next week has temperatures near normal. We'll call it cool, but comfortably cool. Monday the 23rd, upper 50s. Tuesday the 24th, mid 50s. And Wednesday the 25th, upper 50s. So we're getting there. We're not completely out of the woods in terms of cold yet. But look, we're getting on the back half of March. Yes, we can get some snow and cold in April, but those are even less frequent than what we get in March. And the deeper we get into April, obviously, the lesser chances we have for the cold really sticking around for an extended period of time. So if you are done with winter, and I know a lot of you are, I know this is a slap in the face. This Monday and Tuesday are rough, but hang in there. It does get better, and it gets better for longer term. Coming up, we're going to talk about the 8 to 14 day outlook, which will take us to the end of the month and let you know how we're looking there. We'll talk some stats and so much more. You're listening to Weather Weekly. Let's look at some stats here. Precip for the month, obviously very high. 5.64 inches of rainfall total in Indianapolis. To date, we should be 1.54, the halfway mark of the month. We are on the plus side of 4.10. 4.10. Last year, this time, we had 3/4 of an inch of rainfall. Right now, this stands as the second wettest start to the first half of the month of March on record, only surpassed by 1964. We had 6.57 inches of rainfall. We're already 2 inches above our monthly average. All right, so pretty crazy. It is, it's near record breaking. And we're going to tack on a little bit more potentially with some precip coming our way by midweek. But overall, pretty dry pattern. So that's not terrible. Although there's still some issues with the drought monitor, which I'll focus on here in a moment. Let's talk 8 to 14 day outlook, shall we? No real strong signals. Pretty close to normal temperatures for the kind of last full week of March. This would be the 22nd through the 28th. Above average temperatures look strongest out toward the Four Corners region and really kind of just bubbles out through the Central Plains. Southwestern Indiana kind of included in a lower end for above average temperatures. And keep in mind, average high for the end of March is typically kind of creeping into the mid-50s, okay? Near normal is not bad. That's pretty good. I'll take that. That's fairly comfortable. That's, light jacket or sweatshirt weather. In that same time frame, good news for some, bad news for others. Precip looks to be below average for the entire state. Quick update on the drought monitor. As expected, most of central and southern Indiana was removed completely from drought conditions. Northern Indiana, unfortunately, not. And so we've got kind of a thin sliver of a extreme drought. This would include counties like Carroll County, Howard County, Southern Cass, Southern Miami, Grant, Blackford, Northern Delaware, Jay, Wells County, all included in that. In southeastern Allen, Fort Wayne, included in that. Okay. So there are some forecasts that do say that it's going to get better, but it does not get completely removed. Although if we go below average, that's probably not going to help matters a whole lot there. Okay. So just wanted to give you that quick update. Obviously, we're not done yet April also typically a wet month, so is May. So there is still time to right the ship on this. And listen, all this rain in March, now flooding we could have done without, but it went a long way. All right, it does go a long way to pull us out because droughts do feed on themselves. I've talked about that quite a bit. And so you don't want to start things off dry because that can sometimes feed to ongoing dry conditions. But it does help that parts of the state have been relieved from that. All right. That'll do it for this week. We always appreciate your feedback. Shoot me an email anytime, marcus.bailey@wishtv.com. You can also reach out on social media platforms, Facebook, X, TikTok, and Instagram. I'm all those. Marcus Bailey Weather or just at Marcus Bailey, depending on the platform. But I'm pretty active on all four if you want to reach out and shoot me a message there. You can also get our forecast 24 hours a day at wishtv.com/weather and our free Storm Track 8 weather app. And you can get my forecast Monday through Friday on TV, locally in Central Indiana, Channel 8, Wish TV in Indianapolis, and always online at wishtv.com and click the live stream button. I will be there Monday through Friday, 4 a.m. to 10 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time. While you're here, make sure to check out all the other great podcasts, all parts of the All Indiana Podcast Network. Have a great week. We'll talk soon, and God bless.
Discover more from Storm Track 8 Weather and Wish TV. Online at wishtv.com and when you follow Wish TV on Facebook. Plus, be sure to check out more great podcasts from the All Indiana Podcast Network now at allindianapodcastnetwork.com.